I still remember the first day I heard their names, Jack and Lilly Sullivan. Two siblings, full of light, full of laughter, gone without a trace from a quiet street in Pine Hollow, Indiana. A town so small you could hear the church bell echo across every porch at noon. Back then, nobody thought anything like this could happen here. But evil doesn't need an invitation, it just needs silence. The kind of small-town events that die the moment the lights go out. But the day the Sullivan kids disappeared, that quiet life cracked in half. It began on a humid May morning. Their mother, Denise Sullivan, called the police around 7:15 a.m. She said Jack and Lilly were supposed to be waiting for the school bus. Their lunch boxes were on the counter, their homework stacked neatly by the door. But the kids were gone. By noon, Pine Hollow had changed. You could feel it, the air thick with panic. Every parent was outside calling their children's names into the wind. I remember walking through the streets, camera crew behind me, recording the sounds of desperation, dogs barking, walkie-talkies crackling, police shouting coordinates through the trees. Helicopters hovered above the forest line. Search teams swept the riverbank. But the woods gave nothing back. Days turned into weeks. Posters faded under the rain. Hope began to rot. And as always, when the truth hides too long, theories start breeding. Some said the kids ran away. Others swore it was an abduction. A witness claimed he saw a rusted blue pickup near the bus stop that morning, no plates, just a faded American flag sticker on the bumper. Police took his statement. But like everything else in Pine Hollow, it led to another dead end. Denise and her husband Robert faced the cameras almost every night, pleading, crying, hoping the right pair of eyes might see their pain and bring their children home. I stood with them sometimes off camera. Denise would whisper, "Do you think they're cold? Do you think they're scared?" I didn't have answers. I just held the mic and prayed. 3 weeks in, something changed. A pink shoe was found near the river, small, mud-caked, with a faded unicorn print. Lily's favorite. The town held its breath. But still, no bodies, no signs of struggle. Just a shoe. Then came the hunter's story. A man named Greg Walters said he'd seen two small figures in the early dawn, near an old quarry 3 counties away. One of them in a yellow hoodie, the same color Jack wore the day he vanished. That night, I followed police to the quarry. It was dusk when we arrived, air cold, sky bruised purple. As searchlights flicked on, I caught my reflection in the water. I looked as scared as the parents waiting back home. When they found the first clue, everyone went quiet. A small notebook, half soaked in mud. The first few pages still legible, spelling words, doodles, a sun drawn in crayon, and 3 stick figures holding hands. Lily's handwriting. From there, the town began to unravel. Rumors turned to accusations. Neighbors pointed fingers. The church held vigils. Reporters swarmed. Even Robert Sullivan, their father, became a suspect in the eyes of many. I remember interviewing him in the rain, cigarette trembling between his fingers. He looked up at me and said, "They think I did it. But I didn't. I'd give my life for them." His voice broke on the word life. Months passed. The case went cold. Pine Hollow went back to pretending it was safe again. But I couldn't let it go. There was something unfinished about it all. Something that didn't add up. Nearly a year later, in early March, a call came in from a hiker named Trisha Boyd. She'd found what she thought were animal bones deep in the quarry woods. But when investigators arrived, it wasn't animals. It was the unthinkable. 2 sets of remains. Children. Dental records confirmed what Pine Hollow had dreaded for almost a year. Jack and Lilly Sullivan were gone. The coroner's report was brief. Advanced decomposition. Signs of restraint. Bone fractures. A charm bracelet still clinging to one wrist. The same bracelet Denise said Lilly never took off. When the news broke, the entire town stopped. Shops closed. Church bells tolled. The Sullivan home, once filled with reporters, now stood quiet, draped in flowers and photographs. I stood by that front porch again, microphone in hand, but no words came out. All I could hear was the sound of Denise sobbing behind the door. But even that wasn't the end. The deeper investigators dug, the stranger things became. Files went missing. Case notes were redacted. Rumors surfaced of a cover-up, whispers of an underground trafficking network stretching across counties. One detective, who later resigned, told me off record, "It's bigger than anyone knows." No one was ever charged. No one was ever convicted. Some say it was a drifter. Others think it was someone local, someone the kids knew. But to this day, no confession, no justice, no closure. Just silence. Years passed. Denise eventually moved away, changed her last name, started fresh. Robert never did. I found out 2 winters ago he was discovered in his pickup truck outside town, engine off, radio playing softly, a photo of Jack and Lilly taped to the dash. No note. Just snow covering everything. Sometimes, when I drive through Pine Hollow, I stop by the old quarry. They've fenced it off now, but the woods still whisper. The wind still moves the leaves like something unseen walking beside you. And every May, on the anniversary of their disappearance, someone leaves 2 small candles by the bus stop. Pink and yellow. Jack's color and Lily's. They burn all night until dawn. No one knows who lights them. But I think I do. Because some stories never end. They echo. They remind us that monsters don't live under beds. They walk on our streets, smile at our neighbors, wave from across the fence. And if you listen closely, you can still hear Pine Hollow whispering their names. Jack. Lilly. Gone, but never forgotten. If stories like this move you, if you believe truth deserves a voice, then do your part. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. No gloss. No sugarcoat. Just raw reality.